Alright, hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Mr. Ade Ayo Bet, the channel that gives you guys the best correct score prediction, betting strategy and betting prediction. So in today's video, we'll be talking about how to end sport betting loss part 2. We discussed the part 1 yesterday, and I believe some of our audience were able to access some of our videos that we've made in the past, and I believe they are very informative and educative. So there's particular issue that I want to address in this particular video that I want to make everybody to be clear about it. So before we proceed, I would like to explain one of our games that we use as an example for how to predict home team over 0.5 goals, which came out the other way, and the factors and the reason behind that will be discussed in this particular video before moving on to the next step.
So hi guys, sometimes when I just look into some strategies and you think they are something that you've been looking for, and unfortunately sometimes they fail. Such is an example of that Atletico Madrid and Espanyol match yesterday. The game was supposed to be predicted as maybe Atletico Madrid to win the game, or at least to have a goal in that particular match, but unfortunately when the game will end up, I realized that the game ended up at 0-0, and checking the stats I realized that they ruled out like two goals in that particular match as offside. And also checking the stats, the goal attempt that they made there yesterday, and they really lost a great number of chances. This shows that the uncertainty in betting, that's what makes betting not to be our bet, but at least we never give up.
So now the match that was predicted is actually Atletico Madrid versus Espanyol, and the prediction for that particular match actually supposed to be home team over 0.5 at least, or home team to win the game. Naturally, I already know that there are some times that when we predict the game that's supposed to be straight winning for that particular team, it can end up in double chance. But in this particular situation, the double chance actually came out so well. But at least a goal was expected in this particular match, which is Atletico Madrid and Espanyol. If you check most of this game very well, almost all the prediction here, you can see that the common prediction in it is for a particular team to at least score a goal in that particular match. For example, in this particular game of Real Sociedad and their opponent, despite the fact that they had a red card, even though they lost the game yesterday, but they had a red card, they still had a goal in that particular match, and unfortunately it came out in another way. Now I'm going to explain the reason why that particular match of Atletico Madrid and Espanyol ended up as 0-0. So don't forget, there are factors that I said you guys should look at whenever you want to predict home team over 0.5 goals, and naturally the factors are accurate when you are looking at this particular statistics. So if you look at this, we have 3-0 against Girona, and while playing at home, okay, the rest of the games are mostly away games, okay, and they've been scoring at least a goal in the last previous games. Even in the last 6th, 7th games, they are able to at least score at least just one goal in that particular match. And if you are to look at their head-to-head, that is their last previous games against each other, that is against Espanyol, you guys can see that at least they were able to register at least a goal in each of the last previous meeting, especially the last 5 games. So now the unfortunate things that can happen in sport betting is that anything happen in sport betting, there are so many things that can affect your game in sport betting. For example, if we are to look at this particular stat, it really shows the domination of the home team, which is the Atletico Madrid, with 62% possession, 25 goals attempt 7 shots on target, and 11 shots off target. It's just quite unfortunate that they will not have at least a goal in that particular match. I watched the highlight and it was kind of, I don't know what to say. It was annoying, and there are so many things that occurred that yesterday that affected the possibility of the home team registering at least a goal. So the strategy is actually working. It's not like it's not working, but I always tell my audience that in sports betting there's no 100% accuracy, and that is one of the things that can affect your sport betting, because in this particular game now, expected outcome supposed to be home team over 0.5, and unfortunately it came out the other way around. But before I move on, the last hope of sport betting right now. Actually, I've tested this particular betting strategy since, like, I've been testing it for like 2 to 3 weeks now, and it has been working out so well, except for a particular game. And the name of the strategy is a particular team to win 3 or more goals in a row. Actually, sometimes they can surprise you. Had it been that I applied this particular strategy on the match between Wolves and Chelsea, trust me, the game would have lost. Even though we already know that in that particular match, Chelsea were not supposed to have beaten, like, beat Wolves to that extent, and unfortunately they surprised me, and they even caught one of my tickets that I predicted as Wolf team handicap of 3 goals. But if you apply this particular strategy on it and giving Chelsea not to score 3 or more goals in a row, your game would have lost. So betting, nothing is 100%, but at least we have something that should be very accurate. So this particular strategy, I've been trying to monitor it like for a while now, and it has been working out so well. Checking at it, though the strategy is not a big strategy odd. If you look at the odd very well, they are not big strategy odd, but there are some factors that I always consider before concluding on predicting any games using this particular strategy. It's a very simple strategy and easy to find, but depending on available games during the week. So this particular strategy is currently what we are using to test our rollover betting plan. So the rollover plan is designed to be for just 10 days, but depending on how consistent this particular strategy is, if we are able to reach 10 days successfully, trust me guys, we are moving on to 30 days of the rollover. So in case you are also on Telegram, I'm going to drop the Telegram link for our general group. So from there you can actually join me on my other social media platform for the plan in case you want to join us. So this particular strategy is predicting a particular team not to score 3 goals on a row. So you should know teams that are not expected to score 3 goals on a row based on statistics. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I believe you understand that in betting there is nothing like 100% accuracy, and please make sure that you stake or bet responsibly. Don't use money that you cannot afford to lose to bet to play games. This can affect your mental health. So thanks for watching. See you guys in next video. Bye.